What's today? What day is it? Hold on. Ah, of course, November 5th, 2023. That was the day I reviewed El Toro. You know, when I woke up this morning, I had a revelation, a vision of this. This is what made great, fantastic, modern wooden roller coasters possible. El freaking Toro. Oh, okay, if you remember my first trip to Great Adventure earlier in the year, this thing was closed. And oh, as this thing had a very, very sad last 2 years. 2 years ago, it had a little derailment. Not great, thankfully. Nobody was seriously hurt, but it wasn't a good look. And everyone was like, the future of El Toro, especially New Jersey, has some very, very strict amusement park laws. People were wondering, this thing could be gone. This is one of the best wooden roller coasters in the world. Thankfully, they reopened it. But then there was another incident where people were just complaining of massive, massive potholes and roughness. And that was the incident that happened 2 days before my visit last time. And again, it's like two kind of incidents in a year's time. Not good. Everyone's like, El Toro's done. But they did some inspection. They did some retracking, apparently. El Toro's back open, guys. And I was so sad when I couldn't get it done in February. I said, what would this channel be without an El Toro review? Well, guess what? You just saw it's open, baby. We're going to get back on El Toro. My first ride in over 2 years. This thing, you can tell, massive. One of the biggest wooden roller coasters in the world. It's 181 feet tall, 70 miles per hour. Opened in 2006, widely regarded as one of, if not the best wooden roller coaster in the world. Still, look at that drop. That is one of the best first drops ever. These hills, some of the best airtime in the world. I am so curious how it's running. People still say it is a little rough. And this is one of the Intamin pre-fabricated roller coasters. There's only 4 of these that were made. Colossus in Germany, Balder at Liseberg, and I am going blank about what the other one is. I have loved this ride every single time I've been on it. It's easily been in my top 10, top 15-ish area. Very intrigued how it's going to ride today. There are bees around me. Not great. So what is the other Intamin prefab? Why can't I think of it? Oh my gosh. T-Express, South Korea, Everland. Also maybe one of the best wooden roller coaster. I mean, how could I forget that? That would be great to get on one day. Maybe next year? We'll see. We'll see. For now, El Toro, baby. Let's get back on. Huge review for the channel today, November 5th. Let's go. Derpy Bowl. Best bowl. Greatest statue of all time. This, my friends, is the infamous Rolling Thunder Hill. Because if you see a piece of that white structure right there, that is actually a piece of a former racing wooden roller coaster called Rolling Thunder. El Toro, first ride in over 2 years for your boy. And is that a completely different experience than what I remember? Obviously my first ride since all the incidents. Wow, does that get rough in certain sections. Not the whole thing, but in certain sections. Legit lower back pain on multiple moments. And no, I was not in a wheel seat. I think we were row, I forgot what row, 6 or 7. It wasn't a wheel seat. Yeah, but does it still have some of the best moments on any roller coaster period? You better believe it does. Still one of the best first drops of all time. Probably in my top 3. One of my favorite drops of all time, especially towards the back. The train is so long. Man, you get thrown over that hill. It is so, so good. The first two airtime hills, some of the best airtime hills, some of the best airtime moments in the world. Absolutely insane. I forgot just how crazy those airtime moments are. Just absolutely thrown out of your seat into the sky while still going at a super fast speed. But then after that, like, there's just, once you hit that turnaround after the second airtime hill, that's when the massive shot to the back. The second third of the ride, a little underwhelming, still some good airtime moments, but nothing like wow. And then that rolling thunder hill. After feeling the first turnaround and how painful that was, I was just, oh my God, this is gonna be so painful. It was okay, it was still painful. It was all right. Still fantastic airtime moment. And then kind of the back and forth, still great. Just certain moments where it's just like, ow, oh my God. It needs a retrack. Even if it's closed for a year, do what they did to Colossus and what they're doing to Balder in Germany and Sweden, respectively. Do it to El Toro. The potential of El Toro, mid-9s. That could legit hop up back to my top 5 overall if it was retracked. Because, again, some of the moments, some of the best in the world, but because, like, it's not rewritable. I rode it twice and that was like, we need a break. We need a break. So I have to knock some points down for it. 8.86. Man, obviously that is an insanely high score. It's definitely going to be in the top 25. But I have Nitro over El Toro. Whoa. Sarah will both love and hate that, I think. But yeah, it should be a mid-9. Full potential of El Toro, mid-9. But because of how rough those moments are, I got to knock some points down. Obviously still an insanely high score. El Toro, phenomenal. Just clean it up a little bit. Clean it up. I'm glad it's opened, obviously, but clean up some of those moments and you still have one of the best roller coasters in the world. That was a long review. Worth it for an iconic roller coaster. We will catch you all tomorrow for another roller coaster here at Great Adventure. Love you all. See you then.